Welcome back. You're still watching the Lifestyle segment. And on this segment, we'll be talking about Day of the Girl Child and Nigerian women doing amazing things. When I think about Nigerian women, I think about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, I think about Obi Ezekwesili, I think about Amina J. Muhammad, I think about Patience Kwache, I think about a lot of women doing great stuff. I think about Didi Franks.
Exactly.
But it's extremely important that we understand that it's from how we start the process that leads into ensuring that people contribute later in nation building, which is why this year, the Day of the Girl Child, the theme was invest in girl rights. Joining us to have this conversation
We have Honorable Patience Kwache, who is the National President, Progressive Young Women Forum. And joining us also, we have Francisca Nziago, who is the founder, CC Red Initiative. Welcome. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. So, I'm really particular with the IDG, particularly the
Take
theme
it
for
away.
this year, which is invest in girls' rights. I'm a girl and I have rights, but I want you to share with us, Honorable Patience, why is it important to invest? What contribution does that investment give to the society, the economy, the nation at large?
Thank you very much, and a very good morning to all our viewers out there. The investment of the rights of the girl child cannot be overemphasized. I am a girl, I am a woman, you are a girl, you're a woman, she's a girl, she's a woman, and we know the kind of potentials that we carry. We know the kind of potentials that we're born with. We know the kind of passion that we're born with, right? So when you invest in a girl child, it's not just education. The rights covers almost every area. Right to, decision making, right to following your passion, right to education, right to healthcare, right to so many things. Why is it important? Because when you invest in the girl child, you're also investing in the future. I told someone yesterday, I said, we are the future. And he said, how are you the future? I said, you just called Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Isn't she doing amazingly well? She was invested upon. Education was invested. She was invested upon by providing her quality education, providing her healthcare services, providing her access to different kind of things that shaped her potentials and have made her what she is today. So if today we're saying, oh, she is a girl, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that, you have limitations when it comes to this, you have limitations when it comes to that, then I don't think we're being fair to our future. I love the fact that today you and I can sit down on national television and talk about this because we had parents who did not place any limitation on us. We had parents who did not say this is a topic that you should not talk about, right? So this theme for this year that says invest in girl-child rights, we're talking about education. How do they access education? Of course, we need to provide a safe environment for them to go to school, and that is where insecurity needs to be tackled. You have to give them quality and sound education, which means providing a conducive environment for them to learn in order to enhance their assimilation in their classes. You have to give them opportunities, expose them, invest in them. Mentorship is one of them. Advocate for them. Advocate for their inclusivity, advocate for their visibility, advocate for their networking, advocate for a lot of things. And all of these things I have mentioned, it is involved in provision of the rights of the girl child.
I think that's amazing, and I like that you said beyond governance and politics. I remember growing up, most of the people, and I loved TV, which is interesting that I'm now on it, but most of the people I remember are the likes of Eugenia Abu, who we used to watch on TV, the likes of Fumi Yonda and what she did with her morning show. And so there's also the role of mentors and role models for the girl child. And so what's your take on the theme for this year and the importance of young girls having people to look up to, especially for career growth?
Okay, I think the theme for this year is pretty strategic, right? Investing in the rights of the girl child. And just like the Honorable said, we don't just invest in education, we don't just invest in their inclusivity, including them, inclusion, right? So, but then the role of mentorship is very important, right? So on the day of the girl child, I organized a program, Crimson Collectibles. It was a literary competition, and just seeing what these young girls could come up with creatively. And then when you ask some of them, you say, oh, I was looking up to this person in the industry. Oh, I saw how this person has been able to act, you know, their charisma and everything. And that has influenced me to hone this my skill or hone this my passion. So that's why I think the role of mentorship cannot be overemphasized. And I am happy that you are here. I'm happy that you are here and we're doing amazing things, because we have girls that are 10 years old now. In 15 years, they'll be 25, and we are the ones they'll be looking up to. Yes. So the role of when we are properly invested in, we can be, or we can shape the future of the ones that are coming after us. So I don't think mentorship at this stage should be taken for granted.
So, Honorable Patience, what role now can men like Andy and boys, the young boys, play in, you know, what role can they play in investing in women, in girls' rights, and particularly young boys who are growing up also, and the men? What role can they play, you know, in investing? How can they encourage this investment?
I think first is erasing the mindset that women are competitors. We're not competing, we're contributors. Now, for the boy child, don't look at the girl as if she's an handicap. She's a limitation. She should be limited to some things. Oh, she's a competitor. No. You have younger sisters. I have an elder brother, the only brother I have. My brother has contributed to what I am today. Anytime there's an opportunity to bring me out there, he pushes me out there. And it starts from there. He tells me, oh, you can do it. The fact that you're a woman, you don't have any restriction, you don't have any limitation. It starts from the mindset. Let me go back to the question where you asked about mentorship. Men can mentor women. Women can mentor women. Boys can mentor the girl child. Especially when you are an elder brother. Your younger sister looks up to you like as a mentor. So it starts from the house, it starts from the family. Then you shape the girl child to become the progressive-minded young woman that we are today. Talking about mentorship, I'd like to tell you about the Progressive Young Women Forum that I, by the grace of God, was made the national acting president of the forum on the day of the girl child, on the 11th of October. Thank you very much. And why I want to bring this up is because this is a platform that was birthed out of passion for mentorship. This is a platform that saw the need for advocacy. This is a platform that saw the need for networking, creating the necessary opportunity for networking for women. It is one thing for you to be mentored. It is another thing for you to have the visibility. It's another thing for you to have the inclusivity. It's another thing for you to have the proper networking to exercise and deploy that potential you have in you. Now, that is why Honorable Stella Okotete, she's an executive director in Nexim Bank, in charge of business development, came up with the idea out of her passion. She's the founder of the forum. Looked at the reason behind women's setback in politics, in governance. Why don't we have more women, you know, take up various responsibilities? And she saw there's a problem with mentorship. There's a problem with visibility. There's a problem with inclusivity. How do we bridge these gaps? How do we bring these women out, showcase their worth, showcase their potential, show the world what they're capable of doing? The only way I can do it, she said, is by providing a platform. Now, that platform today, I can boldly tell that I am a product of that platform. Not until when I joined the Progressive Young Women Forum, I couldn't even come up on TV like this. But we had series of capacity building classes, capacity building workshops organized by the forum. I started as the state contact rep for Adamawa State, became the acting national secretary of the forum, and today I am the national president of the forum. All of this happened because a single woman that got the vision for need of mentorship, for need of women visibility in politics, decided to give us a chance. All of this can still happen. We can still have much more platforms that will provide the bedrock for our showcasing of our potentials. If only we are determined to provide the girl child with an opportunity to be something in life. And let me tell you something, the smile of a girl child lights up a room. And so the inclusion of a woman in any part of governance lightens up that administration. And you can see, President Asiwaju knows exactly what he's doing, Andy. In the history of this country, he has given a female, young female, to be a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, minister of youth. That has never happened. Dr. Jamila is a woman of track record, a young girl. Before the show, you were telling me, you said you've known her for over 9 years. And I'm sure you'll tell me that she's a woman of results.
She's brilliant.
Brilliant, intelligent, fantastic. When she sits to talk, she talks about issues bothering nations, issues bothering the youth, issues bothering the women. And he said, okay, after this same platform I'm talking about, give her the opportunity. They paid a courtesy visit to the president. She stood, addressed the whole, crowd that went there. And the president said, you mean we have a young girl like this in this country? And she told him, she said, I am a product of the Progressive Young Women Forum. He said, I am going to give a female the Minister of Youth. We all thought it was a joke. Before you knew it, before you know what was happening, she was nominated, screened, and confirmed by the Nigerian Senate. And today, she's an honorable minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Why? Because her parents, when she was a girl, saw the need to invest, gave her the proper education, gave her the proper opportunities, and today she's making them proud.
As we wrap this up, I like that you mentioned how Jamila's growth has been, and I've seen the work she's done, even in Kwara State. But a major part of giving the girl child, investing in her rights, and I think it's very sad that it has to be a discussion as if you are giving them a gift. It's something which it's a no-brainer. Everyone should have equal rights and the likes. The National Assembly, over the last 8 years, have rejected and kicked out the Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill. It's extremely important to institutionalize some of these things into law so that it ensures that there's this inclusion. As we wrap up, what do you have to say to the National Assembly on the Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill, which we've been pushing and pushing for? And besides even having it signed at some point, the implementation, how much do you think this could impact on the rights of the girl child? Okay,
just like she rightly said, when you give a girl child an opportunity, you are investing in the future, right? So we should not have a situation where we have to say, oh, the boy child, the girl child, they are not competing. Just like she said, they are both contributing to the national development. And I believe that the girl child is, I believe that the girl child is fully loaded, right? If you give the girl child an opportunity, she has the ability to multiply it. Right, so I am an example, you are an example, you are an example once again, right? So I believe that should not be taken for granted. The inclusion of the girl child should not be taken for granted. The National Assembly should take this seriously, and they should please ensure that it is followed to the bottom. We're not just talking of, it should not just end at the FCT. It should go to the grassroots, prioritize the education of the girls in the grassroots. A lot of people that are doing well now, most of them did not grow from privileged areas. Some NGOs, some people took their time to go to those places to invest in them. So, and that's why we have results now, and I believe that we can do so much more. So giving the girl child the opportunity to be included, just like I said, is a no-brainer, but they should take it more seriously.
Thank you so much. I think that's a great place to leave it. And it's also a great place for me to give a shout out to Chief Mrs. Agbo Madaki, my mom, whose birthday was recent. And also, based on this conversation, the fact that in my family we were never raised as a boy should do this, a girl should do this. All the boys in my house cook, we do everything. And also, my younger sister, we never had this conversation. This is a boy's road, this is a girl's road. So, shout out to you, mother, and happy birthday in areas. And happy and International Day of the Girl Child to all of you. I do see you excelling in what you do, and I appreciate it. Your professionalism and your dedication to work is amazing, and we need more girls and women like you also with what you are doing. It's amazing. Patience, I believe in you. I hope for better things for you. And so we'll wrap up this segment with a short video from your launching of your center and you being the president of the Progressive Women's Forum. We'll take a quick break, watch this video, and see you after the break.
Me I represent. How them do your that for? Same type of people that them liable.
To the service of Nigerians and Nigeria as a nation, and to the good of humanity. May this office be the very place where young women all over the world will find hope. May it be a place where they will run to and their problems will be solved. May it be the breeding place for future champions in this country. Those who come in here and those who go through the ranks of this organization, may they go to the highest point of leadership in this country in the name of Jesus. Amen.
My name is Honorable Mrs. Patience Charles Pache, and I am the National President of the Progressive Young Women Forum in Nigeria. Today, I want to say congratulations to every girl child as we mark the International Day of the Girl Child. The Progressive Young Women Forum is celebrating this day by her grand opening of the Progressive Young Women Forum head office here in Abuja, Lagos House to be precise. The Progressive Young Women Forum was bettered in 2020 under the leadership of the then former National Women Rep of the All Progressive Congress, APC, in the Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, Honorable Stella Okotete. She is an Executive Director, Business Development in Nexim Bank. This forum was bettered out of her passion for mentorship, women visibility, and inclusivity in governance, politics, economics, and also nation building. Now, the Progressive Young Women Forum is rooted, grounded in the 36 states of the Federation, including the FCT. This forum has given visibility to young women, and today I am a product of that visibility.
We kill your fast. How them sell your heart for? But
It is accessible anywhere you are. Not just the Progressive Young Women Forum, we have the Progressive Young Women Academy, we have the Progressive Young Women Lobby Group, and many more to come. This forum has come to give you hope. This forum has come to give you a future, and this forum is here to stand by you, thick and thin, to give you that visibility in not just governance, but even in your business.